I remember my mentor once told me, you are alive because you are conscious of being. The question that pop up is, what are you conscious of being most of the time? What your consciousness occupies most of the time? Maybe you are being, in your consciousness, you are being poor man or woman. Maybe someone who never get what she wants in life. Maybe someone whose voice doesn't matter. Or maybe someone who always is for others and forget him or herself. Or maybe someone who know that he or she has right to get whatever you want in life. Because it's your birthright. Exactly what it is. You know, the world around you, your life, but the world is nothing but your consciousness pushed out through your actions, materialize what the world in your physical world. Don't you agree? And you know, you can take control of your results, of the world around you, what you create, by controlling your inner conversation. Because your inner conversation, the quiet dialogue you have of yourself with yourself, reveals for you where you are living mentally. What kind of idea, what kind of identity occupies your consciousness? You know, Wallace Waters, in this book, chapter 4, which is the first principle of the science of getting rich, he says, thought is the only power which can produce tangible results, riches, from the formless substance. Original substance moves according to its thoughts. Every form and process you see in the nature is the visible expression of a thought in the original substance. That is the way all things were created. We live in a thought world, and this world is a part of the thought universe. And later on, he says, a human being is a thinking center and can create thought and can organize thoughts. All the forms that a person fashions with his hands must first emerge from his thoughts. He cannot shape a thing until he has thought the thing first. You see, the most common mistake almost every person in the world does is that when we look at results that they are maybe not what we would like them to be like, we start to battering and we start to work on the results, the outside creation that appear in front of our eyes, in our circumstances. We want to change it, and we can change it like this temporarily, because as long as the cause to your results stay the same, you will never ever create different permanent changes in these results. And the cause is always your consciousness, the thought behind it all. You know, Albert Einstein once said that you can never create different results with the same consciousness that created problem. You can never improve the situation or the result with the same awareness that created problem in the situation. You know, you need to change your mindset about it. You need to start to look at the situation from another point of view, from another level of awareness, higher level of awareness. You know, what he wants to say here, that Uh, every situation in life, in this case, we talk about problems, is created by on the certain level of awareness. And when you look at it from the same level of awareness, you will just see the problem. You will never see the solution to this problem because the solution is on the higher level of awareness. So you need to elevate your awareness in order to see solutions. That's why, we say that the idiot see problem with every solution that you give him. It's not the idiot, it's just the saying, but it's not the idiot, just the person with low level of awareness cannot see the situation from another point of view. And in order to create something new, to create better results, we can call it teleport of consciousness outside the frame of our everyday thinking, of what feels, we can call it the familiar zone or the comfort zone. Because everything what is in comfort zone, there's habitual thinking, habitual acting, habitual feeling about things, ourselves, uh, all this packet of these habits gives you the results you have, give you the results you have. And if you want to create another results, you need to start to see your life, your situation, and create a picture of the screen of your mind of the situation improved. So you need to see yourself and the situation from another point of view, higher level of awareness. It's the only way that you can start to create the picture on the screen of your mind, the movie of the situation with another better ending, better result, end result. And Wallace Waters here described in the chapter 4 the whole process of creation, the process of creation of every human being that ever been engaged in every kind of creation. You can say, for example, this pen or this iPhone here, everything of this stuff first existed in the human imagination. So you create a better life not by looking at your circumstances and getting inspiration of it and try to finding solutions by repeating the same kind of thinking, the same kind of action that get you where you are today and help you create this environment, those results you have today. You must, in your mind, go outside this frame of references in your imagination and start to see this situation and yourself in another life. You can say with another results. And everything is created. The law of creation said that everything has been created two times actually. First, in the human mind, and then through intelligent action in the physical world. There's a saying even, that ancient saying that comes from the, wisdom of ordinary people that says how you could do something if you do not even dare to think about it or dream about it. Exactly, there's a lot of wisdom in it. And when we look at the ancient traditions, so Hermes Trismegistus in the Hermetic philosophy, there's a book of here that I can recommend you as well. There was one of the most ancient philosophers in the ancient Egypt. He said the very, very core principle that leads us within, so without. So what you want to say that everything what is created outside the physical world first been created in your imagination, on the screen of your mind. Then when you accepted this idea, you started looking for solutions from the point of view of the dream already fulfilled. Because if you start to start to look for solutions from the point of view of your current circumstances, you will never find solution. You always find obstacles because there are not evidences there. All evidences first must be created, must be found in the human imagination, in your mind. That's why Albert Einstein said that, logical thinking, logical mind will take you from point A to point B. Imagination will take you wherever you want. That's how we created the amazing civilization that we can enjoy today. That's why here is a very good example. Everything what is around you, you created the same way. And even if you look at your results in life, everything what you've done for the first time in your life, and something you never done before, you first accepted this idea in your spirit, in your subconscious mind, and you saw yourself, started to see yourself on the screen of your mind in this result already fulfilled. When we talk about the education, relationship, marriage, everything, whatever it is, you first accepted it. And the first principle of the science of getting rich, because it's so simple and it's so crucial to understand. Understand is not actually very difficult because you read it and you know it. But to internalize it, it takes time. In order to make these principles to work for advantage, you must internalize them. And I can say it's like in process of maturation of your consciousness. This ideas in your consciousness, and over time, when you let these ideas maturate in your consciousness, you will start to notice that you will start to make different choices. You are able to make choices that before you would never dare to do. You wouldn't be capable to do because all these fears, all these limited beliefs, all the stories you were telling to yourself why it cannot be done because, and everything what comes after because is just a big wrong, BS. So belief system, of course. So when you internalize it over time, you will catch yourself that you start to do better choices from the point of view of the vision that you fulfill, from the point of view of the person that is connected to your higher self, the better version of you, and the results will come, like a letter post. So I recommend it warmly. And other thing, go to this link in this episode and sign for my weekly newsletter. There I share with you good ideas that will help you take your life to the next level, and it's help you to become the person that will create these new results over time, the same effortless like you created these results you have today that take you where you are today, but not to the higher level of your life. And if you want to create a better life, better results, you need to allow ideas from a higher level of awareness come to you, accept them, choose them. I don't say that you need to buy everything what I tell you or other people tell you. But if you have a goal in life, so evaluate every idea, and ask yourself, can this idea take me closer to the goal I want to reach in life, to this lifestyle, to the relationship, to the money I want to make? If the answer is yes, just internalize it, accept it, and make use of it. If the answer is no, just let it go, let it be. Maybe over time, when your level of awareness will become higher, you will have advantage of it, so don't need to throw it away. But if it's not serve you right now, just let it be. And another thing, it's not only about accepting new ideas. Think about all these ideas, all this thought you think, you think about 75,000 thoughts every day, and 95% of the same thoughts you were thinking yesterday. and almost the same actions you repeat day after day. Think for a moment, sit down and think for a moment. What kind of these thoughts, what kind of these ideas, these actions are in direct contradictions with my ideal life? What of them I need to just let go from my life because they do not help me come closer to my goal, to create the ideal life. So just let them go, accept new ideas. And my letter that I send every week to you, I'm sure that there are a lot of good ideas that will help you to come closer to the life you really want to live. And will help you enjoy the everyday life in the process during the journey to the life you want to achieve. Because you know it's not only the goal, but the process that is that must be something that you enjoy. Otherwise, you will quit down the way. And it's a lot not just about the process itself, but how you think about it, how you perceive the information, how you react to certain events that you will meet down the way. So yeah, thank you for spending a few minutes with me, and I wish you a wonderful week and see you soon again. Take care, ciao.